Next speaker, Mr. Hugh King, Sr. Welcome, Reverend King.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I do, like others have, commend you for being responsive initially, and I want to encourage you to continue to be responsive, not only to what you're hearing, but I want you to think about some things. I'm going to make two requests of this council tonight. First, I want to take you back a little history. Before the turn of the millennium in the late 1990s, there were a rash of police brutality incidents that led to loss of life. And then Chief Norman Chapman, we went to him, we talked to him, and told him, as the young lady said earlier, we thought it was very, very important to raise a level of intelligence among the community as to police procedures, and that would help people in community respond better. Because there is a very vague and nebulous term called police discretion, officer discretion. When, for example, what they did in modifying the taser regulations to say that they will not be shot from vehicle, that limits officer discretion. And I think we need to find every means we can to limit discretion by strengthening good, sound policy. But more important, we need to inform people. The series of discussions we had with Chief Chapman led to what is called the Citizens Police Academy. And I still have my T-shirt, and I'm sure about every last one of you do. But how many of you are afraid of the police? How many of you have been victimized by profiling? How many of you have been, have a fear of police because the policeman's discretion might lean toward excessive use of force? So I want to suggest to you and to the chief that you go back and you look at the Citizens Police Academy and try to develop a good dialogue and rapport with citizens who justifiably are afraid of the police. We need to go to our high schools. We need to let young people know how they need to respond in situations, and at the same time, law officers need not to overreact to situations. It's very, very, very important. The last thing I want you to do, if you think I'm kidding about the abuse of this term, officer discretion, one term that you see, and I started reading the police logs as of recent, the arrest reports, and you see so many people that they're arrested, and one of the charges that they have is that it's this term, resistance without violence. Resistance without violence. I'd like for that to be defined, and maybe at-large Councilwoman Mack, and you're a pit bull, you're a bulldog, and Councilman Jerald, you're the most senior councilman that represents a majority-minority district. Maybe y'all would spearhead a study compiling all of the arrests that have been made, and where that charge pops up, and then let's do some demographic work on it. You'll find that they're young people, the majority, vast majority, and, you study on, you'll find some more trends. Thank you very much, Council.